something.
3, 2, 1.
But here we go, actually starting this game. Winner semis, round 1. Gooley with an amazing opening. All he has to do is just not overcommit with trying to keep Kycse off stage, because he's really good at being tricky with that, where you think you're going to be finishing him off, and he just gets like the down air in air, and now like, it's even just like that, made it into his own situation. Thought he could get the steal on him, but Gooley knew to stay away from that. And good DI, not dying from that yet. He's putting the pressure on him, wants to be afraid of that up B. Ooh, I'm not even sure what that was that Gooley did, but that was an amazing way to get out, get a hitbox, get back to the stage. But Kycse was ready for it. That wing just to get him out of it. Oh, what? Went into this stage, I think wall jumped off of it, went back in to get the ledge. So I think Kycse was trying to fish for, like, if he recovered a little too high, he would have been there to get him. Kycse's survivability is amazing, but yeah, getting hit out of that glide, even if he survived, I don't think he could have made it. I'm pretty sure if you hit Charizard out of glide, you only have your up B at that point. Oh, alright. And Kycse still taking it right back. He's up a stock, but, you know, Gooley could, although Kycse has some crazy survivability, Gooley could still close it out real quick. Like, keep just using his speed, keep Kycse guessing. Like, don't let him feel comfortable in the matchup. Oh, and the homing attack! I didn't actually think that was going to hit him from that far. Kind of struggling to get in right now, but this is where Kycse shines, yeah. And he made that 1 stock lead a 2 stock. Took only moderate percentage out of it. But all he had to do for it, he just maintains his center stage and he just does his save options and waits. And if Gooley can find like a good opening and really like punish him for it, like actually, yeah, the spring, that just threw him off. I don't think he was ready for that spring to knock him back down. Ooh. That air dodge close to the ground may have cost him a little bit, but he's already back. Oh. Okay. Oh, really? That got him that time. Jeez. Oh, but the quick run back. Here we go. And we're still, yeah, like Ken was saying in the last game. Like normally Gooley was very prone to like the salty run back, and that did not feel at all like a salty run back. That was more of a like, I think I figured out what I need to do. This is definitely a stage I'm liking for it. We can go back and do it. Because he gets these amazing openings. And just, yeah, almost 0 to Destiny. He only had 30% on himself. It's just coming into, I think Kycse is just doing a better job at controlling the space once he has it. But Gooley's got to struggle to find his openings. Ooh, that would have been a really nice regrab. I think he was just a little too late with it. Kycse really keeping him back with those nairs. And then just laying on the ground. Like just trying to bait him into feeling safe and overextending himself. He goes, oh, that nair, it's so dangerous to work around. Covers so much space, and Kycse just knows the timing of where the hitbox is, when it is. But Gooley back in, and if you can get a good opening and just keep it going, you can just keep clearing out the stocks before Kycse can. Oh, this might be it. This is the situation Kycse lives for. Oh! Kept him up there the entire time to finally knock him away. But, I don't know, Gooley still could do this. He's got Kycse at a high percent, and then Nair might be enough to send him away. Oh, and that spring barely misses him. With how big Charizard is, I'm really surprised it did. I think it would have clipped the wings or something. Oh, he's actually, I'm really liking this. Just keep with how big of a body he is at higher percent, that spring actually messes him up really hard. And even if he takes it with the shield, that's just more shield pressure. I feel like Gooley does have to go aggro in this situation. He's behind, and honestly, he has the speed, so there's no way Charizard is going to try to be the one to go in first. But I think he's, I mean, now he's doing a really good job with it, but I think if he can just use his speed to confuse him enough to give him the openings. Ooh. That dare, that... Okay, no, he's making it back. Gonna make it back from this one. He's definitely gonna be fishing for that up B. But just pressures him with it. Gonna try to juggle him with the nairs. Oh, I like that. Gooley was waiting for him to go up for it. He knows he's gonna fish for that. And I think the spring space was just barely off. Oh, here we go. Still got this. Ah, barely misses the grab. Oh, there we go. Oh,
This game's winner.
see, that's a calculated run back. Like, he knew that was the stage he needed for all of that. And yeah, they're gonna strike green. Oh, they're going back to that now. Was that Fallon and Delphino? Okay. And yeah, Kycse Battlefield, I think that's a good choice for him. Honestly, I think both characters are going to feel very comfortable on the stage. Because they both like to kill off the top if they can. Gooley's still just another very strong opening. Kycse is trying to bring it back, slow down the game a little bit so he can take control again. Just trying to hug each other on top platform for a moment. I took the smile tag a little too seriously. Oh, I like that. Like, he knows, Gooley knows that Kycse is going to go after him when he's up there, so he's just trying to find ways to punish that. And he's actually doing really well with it. That spring is just a great tool to shut out the, and oh, so much spinning. I don't even, and I think that, yeah, that got his glide, so he had to do the up B, and he knows that, so he just got right onto the ledge to wait for him. I'm a little surprised he didn't go for the seismic toss, but he might have felt it would have messed him off. But no, he got it there. Only took 23%. See, now Kyce's moving a bit more because he knows, like, with Gooley's speed, he can't completely play how he wants to play right here. I think this is exactly, yeah, what Gooley needed to do. He's got him uncomfortable, and yeah, he's up basically the whole stock right now. I think it's the mentality. He's not letting the little things get to him, so he's still in, like, a clear mental space, like later in the game when he has the opportunities to start bringing it back. Ah, very nice get-up attack. I think any other option, Gooley would have been able to continue his combo. And all of that spinning. Oh, he's really going for that tail. That nair covers so much ground, and I think he's, oh no, going for the nair again. He's playing this one really safe. Yeah, he's gonna get this stock without putting himself out there. He's at 74%, so I mean, Gooley could take this stock fairly quickly if he gets the right combo going. But if Kycse plays it smart, he's not going to give him that opening. But I like those jabs. You know, a lot of characters, they got a really fast jab, so it's an almost just get out of jail free button. Ooh, the sneeze though, which I didn't think that would take it. And yep, Gooley just smiling it right off. Oh, keeping him out. You know, I think at the point he wanted to get him in the glide again, but Kycse knew that's kind of a vulnerable point for him. Although it's such a great recovery option, getting hit out of it just leaves you with next to nothing. But this, and yep, the Fire Cloud takes it. Really close games then. Oh, that's right, we're into the point of, yeah, this is no longer best of 3, we're in best of 5 land. I'm just not paying attention. So yeah, another strong opening from Gooley. He's taking a little more percent this time. Kycse, I think, has figured out he's going to open strong and needs to try to do the same. But oh, that fair! Beautiful, just spiking him right down. I mean, he's at like, what, 60%? decent percent, but not exactly kill percent right now. Like, you'd have to get him through a whole big combo and then the finisher. Okay, I didn't like exactly the overextend there, but he has a lot of recovery options, so it's not always the worst place to put yourself. And that's gonna do it. He's the 99%. Dying off the top. Oh, the jab to down smash. Oh, I think, yeah, Kycse's going to have to go for the glide there. Goes high because he knows if he goes low, he's leaving himself with too few options. Like, he could still have gotten punished high, but Gooley, he wasn't ready for that at that point. Oh, is that going to be the stage spike that does it? Yes, it is! Gooley, once again, up a fairly clean stock. Oh. Kycse might be trying to bring it back here, but... Oh, Gooley's going to get that extra credit. A lot of extra credit. Ah, if he could have kept him from going down, he would have gotten a little more, but no, he doesn't even care. He's going to keep kicking the man. I'm loving how quickly he's getting that nair, because, I don't know, Sonic's nair is really powerful, but I feel a little tricky to hit, because you just kind of, you're just a little balling to yourself. Like, it's not really disjointed at all, but yeah, in situations like that, you just use it as a combo finisher. Right now, it would be really big for Gooley. Honestly, either of them, if they could take their opponent's stock before they lose their next one. So this percentage, you know, you aren't going to last all that much longer. Oh, that does it. Just kicks him right off and holds ledge. I think the wait, too, gave Kycse enough time to wonder, like, what options is he going for? What's about to happen to me? This could be Kyce's winner's bracket stock. I think because of that, we're going to see him really kick it up this stock. Like, play as safe as he can. Oh, but really, he's just finding the ways in against his options right now. He's at least, like, making most things a trade, and because he has the lead, that's not a bad way to do it for now. He still would probably want to figure out a way to start taking it a little more cleanly, but he's got the time to play around with that. This is the one against the wall, not him. Oh, that could be... I don't know. Could be higher. It might have still just been too low. Like, if he could have gotten further up in the air, probably would have done it. So we've seen him get it at 99%. Oh, but is that gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's chasing him just to get him with the next up there to finish that. Yeah, he holds the ledge to cover him. I think that time he should have taken a book from page from Kyce's book, but I love that. Just walks up and charges the down smash. I'm sorry. Once again, I was a game ahead of myself. I'm thinking that is winner's bracket stock. Still, though, he has a nice lead now. It's gonna be a very intense end of the set. It's like they might be looking at Dream. Oh no. Thinking about the bands. Really, Wario Land. Did not see that picked all that often. Oh no, is it going back? Decision. This could be a big game. Unfortunately, we don't have too much of a crowd on it right now, but we're still in the heat of, I think, Amy bracket had just started. Bracket's still roaring on. Oh, Smashville, I like that. Good neutral stage for both of them. Oh, good spacing to avoid the forward smash, because that early taking that charge of a forward smash would have been devastating. But Kycse, though, he doesn't even care if he doesn't get the forward smash. He's going to get all the percent he wants. Keep him out with his that tail, man. It's devastating. Oh, in the face? Give him the pokey face. Gooley coming back in though. He's definitely got a more volatile punish game in this one, but Kycse has the devastating edge guards. Oh, very close. Like, I think if he had the other way and did it at that right time, he would have had him. Oh, and Kycse very smart to nair through the spring. So he's throwing out a hitbox, which is just good for him in general, especially when he has to come down. And very nice. Like normally Kycse gets to do that jump up there. Like against most characters, that's a fairly safe way to just wait out your invincibility. And instead Gooley was like, no, I'm just coming right with you. I'm gonna take your stock for that. Oh, and the homing attack. I think that was another case where he used it to just get back. Oh. Isn't able to get anything off of it, but I like that. Just don't hit him in the air when you aren't sure like how much of a combo you can get off of it. Let him get to the ground where you could do something like this. Get him to, 105, 115% and kick him to the curb. I like Kycse was trying to wait him out, but once again, Gooley, he's using his speed. He's finding a good way to get in. And is that the right timing? Yeah, to catch the platform. Just barely got the edge of it. I really like that from Kycse. He must know that timing like the back of his hand, honestly. Getting the balloon. Always important. Oh, that was dirty. I was just about to say, I don't think I've noticed the taunt cancels from Gooley, but there we are. Yeah, we're back to a point where Gooley's making him trade when Kycse goes for his, the options he really wants to go for to finish off a stock. And being ahead tells him to step it up and just comes in and grabs him for the point. Had all the time in the world. Ooh, not the good timing on that down air that time. And he'd been doing really consistently well with that until that point. But the back air, yeah, that's going to do it. 63%. Could still get the God percent. Very important. And, it's a moderate percent. Like if Gooley can keep doing this and not let him get in, it's a fairly devastating deficit. But if Kycse could just find his opening. Amazing. None of those had hit each other. Yeah, Kycse is really looking for it now. He's playing really safe. Trying to make Gooley uncomfortable. Oh, but he's going to bring it back. Jeez. Amazing set, though, from both players. Really just amazing. And I think Gooley's new mentality for it definitely made a big difference.